Massive Chainsaw Man movie spoilers if you haven't already seen it. Recently, the Chainsaw Man movie of the Reze Arc released on streaming services. And that means I can finally make this video and have background footage that doesn't look like it was recorded off the first camera ever invented. I absolutely loved this movie when I saw it in the theater, so I wanted to make some type of video on it. Anyway, let's go. So the movie starts off by just not being a movie. Instead, it's a manga read-along. It says some things that aren't really relevant yet. Anyway, Denji wakes up, and Power's got a new look. And I'm not just talking about the animation style. They instantaneously break into a music video, which I gotta stop and say, this shit is actually one of the most fire music videos I've ever seen. And it's not even like a traditional music video. This intro conveys the viewing experience of Chainsaw Man perfectly. Also, I wanted to point out that every time Reze was supposed to say boom, it was blanked out in the song. To which you probably would have only noticed if you were like me and listened to the song on repeat after watching it in theaters. After the title card, we learn that Power won't be present in the movie because Mommy Makima said so. Instead, what we get is basically a shark Pokemon for the rest of the movie. After that, Makima takes Denji on a date, and for the first time in the series, we actually get to see the movie theater that the season 1 opening showed us. Except only 2 of the characters are here. After that movie, they then go to another movie, because what I forgot to mention is that they're doing a movie marathon, which actually reminded me of my dad. You see, my dad is a big movie connoisseur, and despite me being a film major,
that is definitely not me.
I am not. But when he heard I wanted to go to the movies to see something, he got a big smile on his face. A complete contrast to when I told him I wanted to be an anime YouTuber. But he offered to take me to the Chainsaw Man movie if we saw one of his movies afterwards. So, I know I'm an anime channel, but after this video, I will be making a review on Predator Badlands. Yes, that is something I am 100% doing. Yes. After the movie marathon, Denji eats a flower. It's a different day, by the way. That has nothing to do with the marathon. Holding on to his recent date with Makima, it starts raining. So Denji takes cover in a phone booth, and so does someone else. Enter in love interest, and the entire reason for this movie. Reze. To which, as soon as I saw her, I decided I had to buy an anime figure.
Okay, let's go see. Ah, f*** you guys.
Denji starts putting on his Riz, which apparently means barfing up a flower. Truly, we are in the presence of the Riz King, no doubt. And I wasn't lying because that shit worked. Boom, iconic frame, and now Denji is in love. And can you blame him? Reze invites him to the cafe where she worked, and without any other thought, Denji goes. Like, come on, bro, it would be so easy to kidnap you. Oh wait, Reze and Denji start having a Riz off. Yes, those are real words I wrote in my script. I don't know why I did that. This reaction to that was also written down in my script. It insists upon itself, I guess. At this point, Denji is falling super hard for Reze, and so am I. One thing that I really like about Reze's character is that she's super expressive. Her character bounces around a lot, and her design is cute. Alright, I was pretty much forced to make her my PFP for a few weeks. There was nothing I could do. In our B-plot, the Angel Devil is getting to know Aki, who have teamed up because Mommy Makima said so. They share a really dark scene that shows you where both of their morals are at. And wow, shocker, a devil wants to see humans suffer and a human doesn't. After writing that, Fujimoto probably leaned back and said this writing shit is too easy, then tried to levitate. Denji becomes a regular at Reze's restaurant because he's got a big fat crush, which reminded me of this guy on TikTok who would keep going to a specific donut shop, then talk about how much he wanted to f the Chinese lady that worked there. I'm not kidding, here's the video.
I would f the squinted eyes out that Chinese lady, man.
Reze and Denji get back to their Riz off, and Reze pulls an illegal move. And boys, just so you can stay safe out in these streets, let me tell you, it may not look like much, but this shit is genuinely OP. We're gonna call it the leg wrap jutsu. Speaking from experience, boys, when a girl pulls this move on you, whatever control of the situation you thought you had, gone. Whatever she wants you to feel is what you will feel. You need to do whatever you can. Fake a flop, call a timeout, just get the ref to do something. And if you're a girl watching this, which you're probably not, cause 99.1% of my audience is men, you can't do that shit to people. It's not fair. But anyway, Reze invites Denji to go to her school at night because she wants to have some weird teacher-student roleplay. And because she used the illegal leg wrap jutsu, of course Denji agrees. Before we get to see the school, they foreshadow some psychopath who has connections to the Typhoon Devil. So now you know later in the movie there will be a typhoon. Yes, good foreshadowing. And then Fujimoto levitated. Flash forward to Reze and Denji being at school. And look at that, they did in fact do the teacher-student roleplay roleplay I was alluding to. Look man, Reze's character was based off a corn star. Like, what do you expect? No, I'm not lying either. It was a big controversy and now South Korea hates Japan again. It's nothing new really. After that, Reze and Denji go to the pool. Reze strips and gets in the pool. Like I said, corn star. Still suffering the effects of leg wrap jutsu, Denji also strips and gets into the pool. And I don't even want to try to fight YouTube, so I'm gonna show the least demonetizable scenes. Also, we get the symbolic butterfly being caught in a spider's web that definitely doesn't mean anything at all. After getting out of the pool and coming back inside, Reze goes to wash off. Alone. It starts raining and uh-oh, the psychopath from earlier is here to do your friendly neighborhood psychopath stuff, like go to the bathroom together and kill you. While Reze starts running, Denji is back in the classroom locked in on fantasizing about dudes. Wait, never mind, he's fantasizing about the women in his life. But let's not get it wrong, that was definitely a dude on my screen. Back in reality, Reze gets cornered and pulls the iconic face. The psycho tries to kill her, but uh-oh. Reze actually does that one meme where it's like, call an ambulance, but not for me, haha. Be sure to subscribe for more memes that'll make you the funniest friend in the friend group. After singing a lullaby and putting him to sleep forever, Reze starts talking to the Typhoon Devil and uh-oh, the cute innocent girl is suddenly seeming not so cute and innocent anymore. Anyway, they show her being all cute and innocent again. Next, Reze and Denji go to a festival and have a cute couple montage. It should have been me! And whatever. Reze takes Denji to a quiet area away from the festival so she can ask the hard-hitting questions, like why a 16-year-old is killing devils and barking for mature women. Reze asks Denji to run away with her because she likes him and wants to go to school together. For more teacher-student roleplays, no doubt. By now, leg wrap jutsu has worn off because Denji declined, stating that he actually likes his life. The fireworks start and oh my gosh, they kiss under the fireworks! Haven't seen that in 500 different anime. Except what I actually haven't seen is a kiss that ended with the girl biting his tongue off. Halfway into the movie, Reze finally reveals that women can't be trusted no matter how nice they act. That's a joke, by the way, okay? I'm not an incel. But I wouldn't blame Denji for becoming one after this. So now, Reze is actually the villain of this movie. She reveals that she's after Denji's chainsaw heart, and this scene was very graphic. I'm not a big gore guy, and the creepy audios didn't really help, so yeah, good job, Mappa. 10 out of 10 on sound design. The shark Pokemon finally escapes his Pokeball and saves Denji, and he makes the next big reveal that Reze is the Bomb Devil. One transformation later, and now the Shounen tards are awake because we're gonna be spending the next 33 minutes fighting. Dang, this girl can move. She's like the female version of Bakugo. Of course there's already a ship. For some reason these irrelevant private devil hunters show up, and the reason why I said irrelevant is because they had less than a minute of screen time before they died. Back in our B-plot, the Yaoi fanfic continues. Except not so fast, because they're under attack. Reze followed the shark Pokemon and oh wow, she's a cute girl again. Some devil hunters go out to confront her and just like that, they got her. Poison to the heart. Except like I said, we've got 33 minutes of fighting. It can't end that quick. To avoid the poison, Reze blows off her head. Remembering the most popular sport in Japan, Reze gives her best pitch. But instead of a baseball, it's her head. And clearly they didn't have any Shohei Ohtanis around because boom, half the team is out. And Reze just starts going on a rampage killing people. She does that one SpongeBob meme. There's a bomb strapped to my chest! Outside the building, the people we actually care about are getting in a car to retreat. But Reze is here. Nigga, you better step on that gas. Is it embarrassing that it wasn't until around here that I noticed what she was wearing? Like, if you want me to get hard in the movie theater, just ask. What? We start this cool car fight scene. Actually, scratch that. We need to take a quick second to show off this cool new character and show Kobeni crying. Wouldn't be Chainsaw Man if Kobeni wasn't crying. Also, I was intrigued, so I went and watched it in both sub and dub. In both times, it was ear grating. Good job. Reze catches up to the car and Denji finally breaks out of tweak mode. Despite not being fully recovered, Denji gets on top of the car to meet Reze, both in their devil forms. She talks about his failed love life and hey, at least we got something in common. Denji just like me for real. Reze tells him that she actually does like him, which people still seem to debate for some reason. Denji loses his rage for a second, but Aki beeps the horn and calls Reze a liar. Denji name drops Makima and Reze realizes that neither of them would have been able to have a happy ending. I hate you, Fujimoto. Now what we've all been waiting for. Denji and Reze begin their fight, and Denji is getting straight clapped. Dusted. beaten, abused, pummeled, thrashed, decimated, destroyed, and the fight is over. While carrying her boyfriend's torso through the streets, Aki sneaks up and slashes her. They fight for a bit, but you can't stop the A train. Or I guess the R train? Well, that doesn't really work because she doesn't have super speed, but she is kind of fast. Never mind, failed joke. Aki gets saved by this guy who I still don't know the name of, and Reze calls a timeout. She finally comments on her clothing and the fact that they doubled her breast size in the movie. Anyway, that was just a fake out so the Typhoon Devil could get here. Somewhere over yonder, Denji is fed blood by the Angel Devil and Shark Pokemon, and they start getting ready to go back into battle. Denji realizes he can evolve his Pokemon, and after doing so, he learns Mount, and the main fight begins. And we can get rid of the Subway Surfers gameplay because this fight is so overstimulating, I wouldn't be surprised if it did kill a medieval peasant. Because Denji now has the speed thanks to his shark mount, he can actually dodge and land hits on Reze. Back on the ground, our B-plot yaoi has reached its climax. The Angel Devil is being blown away by the typhoon, but Aki grabs him to keep him from flying to his death. Don't you have wings? Just fly, bro. The Angel Devil tells Aki to stop because he's ready to die, and Aki lets go. Oh, that was simple enough. Never mind, I lied. Aki grabs him, but this time grabbing his hand for more strength. They're able to hold on and have a quick mini lovers quarrel in the middle of the battlefield. I forgot to mention that touching the Angel Devil directly does bad stuff to humans, so now Aki has shaved off plus 2 more months of his life, which adds to his total that he's already shaved off because of the Future Devil. Changing genres from Seinen to Shounen, Denji and Shark Pokemon are still 2v2ing Reze and the Typhoon Devil, and they just straight fight for a while, just trading blows, and the animation is f***ing dope, so you just enjoy everything. They actually have unique fight scenes, alright? It's not just like solo leveling where bright color means good fight. They've got genuinely unique scenes in this joint. Because Denji got separated from his Pokemon for a bit, he was actually getting mollywopped. But Reze pauses for a bit, which gives Shark Pokemon enough time to bail Denji out again. Also, what the hell? A shark with spider legs? I guess we gotta add spider to your name now. You're now called Shark Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious Spider Pokemon. You thought I was just gonna say Shark Spider Pokemon, didn't you? The Typhoon targets and completely surrounds the building where the fighting was going on, and now the battlefield has been transformed. You wouldn't believe we're in the middle of the city with how this looks. I have no doubt that Fujimoto may have been a little inspired by the movie Sharknado when writing this scene, because there's a shark running around a tornado and we know his history with copying movies. Denji is able to make contact with the Typhoon Devil and starts going ham on it. He takes it down and whoa, that just looks sick. They copied the colors from the first manga volume for this. Mappa, if you wanna have my kids, you can, just to let you know. The streets start flooding with blood and guts, and only in Chainsaw Man would this be something completely normal. Is 80 years too soon? Let's see. Now that Reze is left to 1v2, she starts dropping bombs on the city, and yep, 80 years is still too soon. You know what, let's just imagine this isn't a city in Japan. Let's imagine this is like France or something. Look, there's the Eiffel Tower. After throwing Denji up into the air, Reze sets off a nuke! Nah, man, we gotta stop this. Cut this, bro. This clearly doesn't look like France. Now that they're in the open air, Denji starts getting his ass handed to him again. Shark Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious Spider Pokemon has to eat him for a second to bail him out. Only this time he's probably donezo because he took like 100 explosion powered punches to the stomach and a bomb. After barfing Denji out, it's now back to a 1v1. Reze and Denji are having a standoff. Reze is getting tired of all of this fighting, but Denji's just getting started. Another bomb to the chest later, and Denji is out of commission. You know, I really appreciate how casual their interactions are during this. Specifically their dialogue. Clearly their interactions aren't casual. They talk like they're close friends, which, I mean, they were. It really conveys the feeling that even though they're at super extreme odds with each other, they still have a level of platonicacy because they were so close. And I think that's a very nice thought. Cornered, out of options, Denji sends one last Hail Mary. He throws his chains towards Reze while Reze prepares to end this. After tanking some hits, Denji wraps his chains around Reze and pulls her towards him. Wrapped up together, Denji uses Drown on both of them. And I got no jokes to make because this scene was just beautiful, man. Amazing song, great writing with the whole pool from earlier overlap, beautiful animation too to end it off. Let me see if I got some sort of joke. Nah, I got nothing. That was serious, by the way. I was writing this part of the script at 6 AM after not sleeping all night. The next part of the script script is written the next day. The next day, they all wake up on the beach like they had a massive hangover. Hey, you guys remember when Himeno puked in Denji's mouth? Good times. Denji says some things I really resonate with and talks about how great his life is. He explains that he didn't turn Reze in because it wouldn't feel right. Reze asks Denji if he actually believes that she likes him, telling him that most of it was an act. Denji, don't make that dumbass face, bro. It should have been obvious by now. Reze starts walking away, but Denji stops her. He says he still likes her and alludes to the fact that the feeling is mutual. Reze goes over to hug him. They go to kiss each other, but that was once again a trick, and Reze cracks Denji's neck and leaves him paralyzed on the ground. As Reze is leaving, Denji tells her that he'll be right back at the cafe by lunchtime, and he blacks out. Back in the city, they're cleaning up the big fight that happened, which is a small detail I appreciate. When these city fights happen, it's not like time stops around them. They talk about some secret Russian military orphan training camp that treated the kids horribly and did experiments on them. How is this relevant? Oh, it's cause Reze was one of them. After picking up a flower from the same people that Denji got his flower from, Reze decides to turn around and go see Denji. Reze makes it to the alleyway just before the front door, but a bunch of rats start banding together to create a Makima. I hope that'll be explained soon. Makima reveals that she's been listening the entire time, and Reze decides it's time to fight. Not so fast. A spear from the sky slices off Reze's arm, which was her way of activating her devil form. Which I don't really understand, because now that she knows that she's being attacked from above, she could just dodge and use her other arm. On this cool wallpaper I'm using, she's using her other arm, so I don't get why they couldn't do it in the anime, but yep, Fujimoto hates us. She tries a last-ditch effort to stab Makima, but another spear from the sky ends her dreams. Angel Devil, don't get it mixed up. I hate you too. Just because you were told to kill her doesn't mean actually do it. Reze bleeds out on the floor, realizing she'll never see Denji again. Also, I wanted to add that apparently when Fujimoto was watching his movie in theaters, he was like, why did Makima kill her? Why would the author do that? That was unnecessary. But he's the author? I'm not too sure who he thought the author was, but I think after that, I think he understands his audience and how we feel a little bit more. I really don't think any of the next girls will be able to top her, and the movie ends. But wait, there's an end credit. It's dark now, and Denji is still waiting at the restaurant. Fujimoto, bro, you're killing me, dog. I'm about to open AO3 and headcanon my own ending. I'm serious. I've never felt this strongly about an anime relationship before. After getting even more sad, someone opens up the door. Denji, thinking he'll get to see his favorite corn star again. Nope, it's actually Power. Yeah, bro, I feel you. At least this brother-sister relationship is fun to watch. Can't wait to see what Fujimoto does to this one. The end. Now, we'll have to wait a few years for the next part. Let's go. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed. At 10K subscribers, we will be doing a face reveal. So yeah, do that. Anyways, bye.